about aging gracefully and building an inspiring legacy alongside.
Speaking of inspiring legacies, the next personality we celebrate built a dynasty across diverse sectors.
He was flying commercial jets before the age of 25. By 30, he had thousands of hours in the sky. But the sky wasn't big enough.
Captain Idahosa Wells-Okunbo traded the cockpit for the boardroom and built an empire that fortified Nigeria's oil, gas and maritime sectors. 5 years after his passing, his influence hasn't faded, it has only deepened.
On today's show, we take you inside a historic remembrance ceremony
where family, state governors and a Nobel laureate gathered to honor a titan. This is a celebration of a legacy that remains evergreen.
On the wings of giants, many have risen. One of such giants was Captain Idahosa Wells-Okunbo. 5 years after his passing, his legacy endures. His footprints remain indelible, and his name is still celebrated with reverence. He was described by many as a man of honor, grace and quiet resilience, one who lived each day with profound purpose and unwavering compassion. Today, his influence lives on in the hearts of all who were privileged to know him.
Authority, recognition, property, and all the things we claim to have a right to quickly diminish. My father understood that. And everything he built rested ultimately on whether the people he left behind could still sit together. So he didn't just simply leave us a legacy, he sent us out with one.
The theme of this ceremony, the responsibility of leadership, shaping institutions and generations, resonated through every tribute offered in Captain Idahosa's honor. From his children and close associates to the key address delivered by Africa's first democratically elected female president and 2011 Nobel Peace Prize laureate, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Each voice affirmed the depth of his impact.
They call her the Iron Lady of Africa. But those who know her story know that her iron was forged in the fire, in imprisonment, in exile, in defeat that fused to become surrender. She is proof of what our Father has taught us, that character is revealed in adversity and that legacy is built in obedience to purpose. Just yesterday evening, I had the honor of sitting with her and hearing pieces of her story firsthand and receiving wonderful counsel that I will carry for the rest of my life.
When I wrote to this family, I said that the most meaningful act of living outlasts the giver. Today, I stand in the proof of this. I now have read and seen through the photos the example of this. 5 years after his passing, Captain Okunbo is still giving.
Soothing, pre-recorded musical renditions dedicated to the captain captured the solemn beauty of the Remembrance ceremony, each note a tribute to a life well lived.
There's a home in the sky, far above the big blue horizon, where you continue to fly, a place where your spirit never dies. This isn't farewell, I'll see you again, 'cause good men never die.
Warm tributes continue to pour in as each speaker added a new layer to the story of a man whose life touched so many.
So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please join me in welcoming His Excellency, the Executive Governor, Prince Dr. Dapo Abiodun, to give his goodwill remarks. Please stand.
Captain fought hard for the repatriation of Benin artifacts. Captain was a very passionate and emotional person. Captain was God-loving. He was a family man. He loved his home. He loved all his children equally.
Unconditional love, protective, nurturing, generous, inspiring, compassionate, disciplined, fatherhood, and to do good. All qualities of our Father embodied in us that continues to live through his children. Although we have all felt your physical absence, we know you have always been there in spirit. Through every graduation, we felt your pride. Through every birthday, we felt your song. And through every Christmas, you are the reason we unite as one. You are the reason that we are all here today, to celebrate your life, your love, and your legacy.
Although you're not physically here, knowing that you'll forever be with me, protecting me, hugging my heart tightly, are only a few things that I will continually cherish and fall back on. I love you, Daddy, from your Chocho.
Today, I'm deeply grateful that we're able to have a beautiful museum in Benin in his honor. Long after all of us are gone, even 100 years from now, people will be able to go there, learn about his life, celebrate his kindness, and remember the love he brought into the world.
Although he was quite ill at the time, he still made sure that Brian and I felt incredibly special. The time of his passing is also an incredibly powerful memory for me.
He is never intimidated by your limitations. He has enough words of encouragement. And everything you will ever need to deliver, Captain will make sure that you have it at your beck and call. And you have no reason to fail at every task that he will give you.
As his children, we recognize that we can never truly replace him, but we can honor him. We can honor him by living with purpose, by helping others, by being generous, by standing for something, by maintaining the standards he taught us. and by using whatever blessings God has given us to make a meaningful difference in the lives of others.
How do I start to tell the world your story? How do I write this beautiful journey? Yeah.
But our hope is that his memory will last many lifetimes. Our prayer is that his grandchildren, and God willing his great-grandchildren and generations yet unborn, will walk through the doors of the museum and will encounter the enigma called Captain Idahosa Wells-Okunbo.
In a moving highlight of the evening, a museum bearing the memory of Captain Idahosa Wells-Okunbo's essence was unveiled by his family, a lasting testament to his life and values, now open for the enlightenment of all.
Tears may fall, I know you're with God, I know it is well. I'll dry my eyes, I'll remember your smile, I know it is well. You gave your all, and answer the call, I know it is well. This isn't farewell.
In a moment of profound family gratitude, the siblings also took time to honor the oldest son of Captain Idahosa, Dr. Wells-Okunbo, celebrating his role as a pillar of strength and continuity.
It is my deepest joy and my most singular honor to present the Torchbearer Award in honor of Captain Idahosa Wells-Okunbo to none other than my brother, Dr. Wells-Okunbo.
Don't catch me off guard like this, but honestly, guys, I love you very much. Thank you. And you know, like, we just, that is more than proud. You know, Mommy, thank you very much for your constant prayers. God bless you.
A panel session centered on the theme, The Responsibility of Leadership, Shaping Institutions and Generations, took center stage, offering deep reflections in honor of Captain Idahosa's remarkable legacy.
What I would love for the leaders to understand in terms of empowering young people is not just bringing them into the room to tick a box, but to actually save them from consultation fatigue, because oftentimes young people contribute to the spaces, but then what they contribute is not necessarily taken into action.
When we think of young people leading our country, we cannot send them into the front lines of governance without actually training and equipping them. If they do not do well, then we are to blame that we did not actually build those leaders.
I sit in the justice office and I know people come that are being prosecuted, they don't even have access to justice. So this has created awareness where a lot of the lawyers, people when they get called to the school, they are willing to do pro bono cases to some of these cases. So I must say that some of these things have helped shape a lot of the people wanting to enter into the legal profession.
He was a wise man. He will dish out wisdom like Abacha and Ukwa. He will fill a soul as though King Solomon. Your belly will bounce in a malati beginning. The words that came out of his mouth were seasoned with curry and just at the perfect time.
Born in Benin City, Edo State, Captain Idahosa's extraordinary journey began with an uncommon fascination for the skies. armed with discipline, determination, and an unwavering pursuit of excellence. He trained at the Nigerian Civil Aviation Training Center in Zaria before furthering his studies at the ACME School of Aeronautics in Fort Worth, Texas. At just 21, he had qualified as a commercial pilot, and by 25, he had earned the prestigious rank of captain. Before the age of 30, he had amassed over 7,000 flying hours, an achievement that spoke volumes about his professionalism and extraordinary capacity for excellence. Yet, even the skies proved too small for the breadth of his vision. Retiring from aviation while still in the prime of youth, he ventured into entrepreneurship with the same courage and precision that had defined his flying career. What followed was one of the most remarkable indigenous business success stories in modern Nigeria. Across oil and gas, marine security, agriculture, telecommunications, hospitality, real estate, power and financial services, Captain Idahosa built enterprises that not only generated wealth, but also strengthened strategic sectors of the nation's economy. Through Ocean Marine Solutions, OMS Tankers, Wells Group, Wells Carlton Hotel and Apartments, Wells San Carlos Agro Farms, and several other thriving companies, he demonstrated that Nigerian enterprise could compete confidently on the global stage. At critical moments in the nation's energy sector, his companies provided strategic solutions that enhanced crude oil transportation, protected vital offshore assets, and reinforced confidence in indigenous participation. Time has an extraordinary way of testing the worth of men. While it gradually erases the footprints of many, it only deepens the imprint of a few whose lives transcended personal ambition and became instruments of public good. Captain Idahosa Wells-Okunbo, JP, belonged unmistakably to that rare company. 5 years after his transition on August 8, 2021, his memory has neither faded nor diminished.
For me, I never really know his full name until he passed, because he was just captain. In every aspect of life, he was a captain. Truly, truly captain. So for me, my takeaway from me is what I saw on display. But each and every one of us should encourage our children to know each other, to love each other, because when we are no more, if that love was sufficiently built, the family name will never go.
Captain was like a father to me. In 2019, I had the privilege of meeting him during my election, and he took it upon himself. Captain is a leader that have impacted the lives of almost all the citizens, and today he's no more, but you can see the life of his children is a testament of the kind of life he lived.
Your legacy is really about how you impact people and what people will say about you when you are gone. It's not about how much wealth you amass or the things you have here. It's about impact. So that is his legacy. It's impact, generosity, improving the lives of people you meet. So we're very happy to be here to honor his legacy and to really showcase the love that he showed to everyone around him when he was alive.
whimsical tune celebrating his heritage and a triumphant blast from BJ's saxophone served as a sweet, stirring close to a memorable night of remembrance. There are many facets to the man whom most regard as a titan of his time, Captain Idahosa Wells-Okunbo. As he is remembered for all the remarkable impact he made, one thing remained sturdy through it all: excellence, devotion, and love for family, a legacy that transcends generations. Captain Idahosa truly lives on.
And that brings us to the end of the show today. Thank you so much for watching.
Indeed, we cannot wait to grace your next milestone occasion. For more stories like this, please visit the Metrofile playlist on Channels Television's YouTube page.
I am Wells-Okunbo, always delighted to light up your world.
And I am Kenny Akiwumi. Remember, stay connected and stay inspired. Have a lovely weekend.
Bye for now.